opening the scene up with a chicken butt. You ready to go outside? She sure is. Whoops. Come on, honey. Let's get the girls up today. There were so many bugs outside, you guys. I could not deal with it. Summer is here. Hello, girls. Good morning. How are you doing, honey? Chicken. Good morning. Always the first. Reba's always the second out. Good girls. Dorothy is almost. I'm waiting for some of her feathers to grow back a little bit more before I bring her back out with the rest of the girls. Hi, good morning. Fancy, Dolly. We've got quite a mess going on in here. Who's next? Jolene, hi. Good morning. Sophia, good morning. You're so an angel. Oh, Blanche, my blabberlanche, blabberlanche. Uh-oh. I left the door open. So they're all gonna go in, oh no. Chaos, good morning, Rose. She's so sweet. My little Rose, unfortunately, is at the bottom of the pecking order, so she kind of gets picked on by everyone. Hi, girls. Oh, the queen bee. Hi, Carlotta. Good morning, Angel. You are so precious. Yes, you are. My queen, huh? She's gorgeous. You are so gorgeous. You're all gorgeous. I don't play favorites. Is that everyone? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. I lost count. Okay, so I'm gonna pull that out so they can eat. They are hungry. Things have been changing around here. I want to start getting this wrapped up, painting these walls. We're gonna clean this off, and we're gonna put together the replacement unit from my Pilates machine. I need to work out, you guys. I am like dying over here. And I have a plan. Once it's all set up, I want it behind the curtain so I can just pull it out when I need to use it and put it back, and it's hidden. And guess what? This space will be so open. It'll feel way more open in here. This is the old one. The frames broke. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the last video, but I had an accident. My big butt plopped down and I made a boo-boo. No, I don't know what happened. It's just circumstantial, I guess. But this company is great. I reached out to them and I said, hey, not sure what's going on with that. And then they're laughing at me because I actually glued these blocks. I don't know what you call these blocks. Foundational blocks, I guess, to help it be sturdy and everything. I glued them together. They screw in, but I glued them in. So they had to send me both boxes instead of just the frame box. I had to get the other box too, which it is what it is. Anyway, we're going to clean all this up. We're going to get this straightened out today. This has been on my list for about 2 weeks at this point, maybe 3. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I can't do math. And I'd like to start pulling out the fall stuff. I know, don't come for me. I know it's too early for fall, but I just want to take inventory. I've been slowly taking down the summer patriotic, summer themed items. These were out on that foyer. They're gonna go in the back there, or I gotta ask my husband what he wants to do with that. But yeah, so we're gonna tackle this monster this week. So, all right, let's get going. They're so hungry they can't wait. Come on, girls, let me bring it out. I actually think the goal of this is to not have to bring it in and out, but for whatever reason, I still do. Here we
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire. Never the same. Whenever you're calling my name, I'm taking my sweet time. Hey, whatever the plan, I know I'm holding the best of me out of my head. I know you always understand. Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in,
Yay!
catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
And we are resetting here. Yay! Is it me, or does summer completely ignore every routine you worked so hard to build? I feel like every morning lately I wake up with a plan. And by lunchtime, the chickens have a different plan. The mosquitoes have a different plan. And somehow I've changed outfits 3 times and started a project that wasn't even on the list. So today we're going to embrace it, just enough to make it productive. I want to keep decluttering this space. I want to get these walls painted finally, get some reorganizing. And somewhere along the way, I want to accidentally discover what the real problem has been in my house this whole time. Spoiler alert, it's not what I thought. So stay tuned. I will more on that a little bit later in the video. Excuse me. Do you have a coffee? Are you tackling your own little corner of the world? I know you love cozy homemaking and realistic resets and laughing at the beautiful chaos that comes with them, just like me. And I love having you here. Let me know in the comments below and how I can support you, because we're really doing this together, friends. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a chicken trying to kick me out again. So I keep coming in here every morning. This is taking way longer than I want it to take. So while yes, everything in the storage area is in one place, everything within the storage area is not. So in order to get the fall out, to take inventory, there's fall stuff over here. Back there's fall stuff in here, and there's fall stuff in here. And this is part of the editing that I'm gonna try and do. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed. But this is a summer project, right? So editing things down is sort of like the MO. But I do want to take inventory of the fall. So I just need to stay focused. I think I'm gonna put on borders. That helps me stay focused. I have an obsession with borders right now. And I have a chicken in here, definitely. Okay, so I just want to give you a quick little update. I've been working for a couple hours here. So you can tell I've moved stuff around for sure. And while I was unveiling the wall, I think this is also a good time to let this, finish painting this corner, which will ultimately put this off just a little bit longer. And that's okay because, you know, this is what summer decluttering means to me. I don't know why I find that funny. There is an egg laying chicken pileup. What do we call it? I can't remember. Anyway, there's one in there, and we actually have Fancy being broody again. So let's. Hi, honey. No, I know, but we don't have a rooster, so you're laying on eggs that won't hatch. So there's no babies. You're so sweet. I know. Let's get you out of there. Can we get you out of there? Okay. Come on, Carlotta. Carlotta's trying to lay an egg too. So look, Carlotta came inside and tried to lay an egg in the basket. Oh, there's no eggs there. I know, but I found you in here yesterday and we can't have that. Okay? Are you gonna follow me, camera? No. Okay, come on. What is happening? Why are you not working? Hello? Okay, hi. Okay, I have the camera tracker on today. I was just trying to play with it. I had the camera on backwards. So Carlotta's trying to lay an egg now too. Okay, I'll get out. All right. On the other side of this, that so far is the fall pile. That is absurd. Way too many things going on there. This is fall winter clothing That's why it's a separate pile, but yes, all full. And I don't know what I was doing with the wreath holder. But okay, I'm gonna keep going here. I don't feel like this is that interesting to watch, but we'll film a little bit more of it once I get painting. And you know what, we'll give you an update on Dorothy too. Her bum is better. She's not gonna let me get behind her. Hi Dorothy, there's Dorothy right there. Yeah, if you guys are new, she had a prolapsed vent about 2 months ago. Okay, you can see now. Oh, no, not really. And most people were like, just cull her, and I couldn't do it. So I wanted to see if I could save her first, and we did. So you can see behind there, her vent's back in. And if you're wondering why she's missing a bunch of feathers, it's because the stuff that was coming out because of the prolapse vent basically had the feathers falling out. It was really hard to watch, and she didn't seem to be suffering. She was happy. She was still laying eggs. Her wattles were still bright red. So that's the update on Dorothy. And if you guys are new here and wondering why you're looking at a chicken butt, that's the backstory. But she's just a happy little angel. I'm going to keep her in the house. She sleeps in the house at night still until some of her feathers come back, because I don't want her to get anything else while she's in recovery. Oh my gosh, she looks so much better now. I'm so happy. Are you a little stinker? Oh, you are a little stinker. Oh my gosh. Look who I found. Trying to get into the garden. No, Sophia. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I gotta put some makeup on. I need to feel like ready for today. There's a lot of commotion this morning. Come on. Here you go, honey.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display.
I looked down and had 8 mosquitoes on me all at one time, and I freaked out. So I had to change my clothes again. What's new? So I need to tackle some of this. Looking around, and I want to get this blown out and make some adjustments on the garden over there, because Sophia tried to jump in there again, as you saw. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's blow this out and get it cleaned up. No. All right. Sorry about that. You were all tangled and mangled. Okay. Set you back up higher. Better? Okay. Okay, that's good. Bye, girls. Sorry. Sorry, Jolene. No? Not interested? Are we over it? Me too. Hello. I think he approves. It's hard to tell with the shadows, but it looks like it's dry and it's done. Do you approve? All right, so we did do another coat up here. I think I'm gonna clean this again. It's dark over there, so it looks worse than it is. It still feels like I piled everything back up in piles. So the next phase of this is zoning. So one of the things I've been learning about is zoning. So this will be like a Christmas, winter, the summer will be on top because that's small, spring and summer stuff, patriotic holidays, things like that. Fall would most likely be all over there because I have a large fall collection, but a lot of it just needs to be removed and decluttered. So I am gluing this because this fell down on me. I don't, you know, it is what it is. So I flex sealed it and then taped it up so it would hopefully stay. And I'm essentially at a stopping point. So we'll come back in here tomorrow when it's cool again in the morning. And we will put this together finally, and I'm gonna set it up back here. We'll drop the curtains back and hopefully have a better result. Oh my gosh, this is a total mess. Oh, this is driving me crazy, you guys. Good morning, girls. Hi, how are we doing today? All right, one last look, friends. I've got most of this swept out. This looks horrid, I get it. But this has come together. I found a way to do a light, so we're putting this together today. Well, I'm gonna come back and do it tomorrow. Full disclosure. And the reason is I'm getting kicked out. That's not the reason. The reason is there's too many mosquitoes out here. I'm leaving, honey. I know, you're kicking me out too. Okay. So as you can see, I got it, so it's just visually not so, and sorry about the camera movement there. I did swap out that small unit for the taller unit, got everything off the floor. I'm gonna get some more pink duct tape to get that look cleaned up. I still need to vacuum, blow this out, and mop it. Same with over here. And up there. But we did get the coats of paint up. I need one more coat of paint up at the top there. And then I'll do some touch-up painting around with what I have left and use up the entire paint can. And I will literally just call that done. Are you kicking me out, chicken? Okay, but I wanted to share with you guys the progress. Sometimes I forget to do the progress. I was just trying to avoid bugs today. I'm wearing these bulky overalls and stuff, which have solved it for now, but it's just too hot. So, but I got as far as I could get. I don't think it's too bad. So that mountain needs to be climbed, and we'll do that in the next video. Okay, friends, I think we've officially reached the point where the furniture has been playing musical chairs longer than I have. This room has been on my "we'll deal with it later" list for, let's just say, a while. But today's little decluttering adventure unexpectedly solved another problem. The piece of furniture I thought belonged somewhere else, plot twist. I actually think it's happier in here. And sometimes the house figures itself out before we do. And if you've hung out with me all the way to this point, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate you spending part of your day with me. If you've enjoyed today's Slow Summer Reset, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you're new. And share it with a friend who also has a room that's currently negotiating with gravity. I'd love to know, what was your favorite part, excuse me, of today's reset? The chickens, the painting, the decluttering, my voice suddenly deciding to quit midstream, or are you also secretly rearranging furniture every other week? Let me know in the comments, because it really does help me make more of what you enjoy. This room is also where some really exciting projects are finally going to come to life. With Harbor Excursions 2, the offshore account, heading into the world, I am looking forward to shifting some creative energy back into music. Oh yes, Christmas music be had, my friends. I know it's the middle of summer, but songwriting doesn't exactly wait for December. I've been dreaming about recording a Christmas album for years, and this little studio reset feels like one more step toward finally making it happen. Okay, let's see if we can convince this room to cooperate today. Okay, so I'm taking pictures because there's this app I want to try to use to figure out how I can better set this up. This smaller unit, which I actually measured it. I rarely do that. But we did it. Okay, and I know, enough. This is the perfect length for that. So if it doesn't fit inside, it can go on top. I'm fine with that. But I feel like I've got to get this whole room sort of photographed. I can't remember what the app is. I'll try to put it in the description if I remember, but I need help decorating. Okay. So I've been moving furniture around all day. So I feel like I'm at an impasse. And I feel like this works well here in the corner. I don't know. Give me some thoughts. Do you have any ideas? I can use all the help I can get. Seriously. Yes, please. Can I get a little help? Yeah! I'm delirious. This is not a microphone. This is a vacuum. I'm done. I'm done today. I'm done today. It's a long day.